IMC Chapter 7 Advertising. Advertising Media Selection. Chapter Overview. Nature of Media Strategy. Media Planning. Media Buying. Media Choices. B2B and International Media Selection. Chapter Objectives. What activities are involved in creating a media plan? How do the roles played by media planners and media buyers differ from others in the delivery of marketing communications? What are reach, frequency, continuity, impressions, and CPM? What are the advantages and disadvantages of the various forms of traditional media used in advertising? Why is the mix of media a key part of an advertising campaign? Advertising media. Advertising media is one element of the marketing communication mix. Advertising media is a key tool in delivering messages to audiences. Different media play different roles and have their own specific advantages. Figure 7.1. Advertising expenditures by category. Category: total: magazines, newspapers, outdoors, television, radio, and internet. And here we see how the expenditure is for automotive, retail, telecommunications, financial services, food, beverages, candy, restaurants, and apparel. We can see the budgets and how they are distributed by percentages. For example, for automotive, the total is 19,077,900. In magazine, they spend 11%. In newspapers, they spend 25.4%. Outdoor, 1.7%. Television, 50.4%. Radio, 7.8%. And internet, 3.7%. Advertising terminology. Reach is the number in target audience exposed, typically 4-week period or a month. Frequency is the average number of exposures. Opportunities to see, OTS, is the cumulative exposures and the placements times frequency. Gross rating points, GRPs, measures impact of intensity of media plan. Vehicle rating times OTS, number of insertions, is the vehicle rating times OTS, or opportunities to see, number of insertions. Advertising terminology. Costs. Cost per thousand, CPM, cost per thousand. CPM allows for cost comparisons. Ratings and cost per rating point, CPRP. Ratings measure percent of target market exposed by media. CPRP allows for comparison across media. Cost of media by vehicles divided by vehicles rating. Weighted CPM. That's the weighted CPM. Impressions. Gross impressions. Total audience exposed to ad. Continuity. Continuous campaign. Pulsating campaign. Flighting or discontinuous campaign. Advertising terminology. Effective reach. Effective reach the percentage of an audience that must be exposed to a particular message to achieve a specific objective. Effective frequency, number of times a target audience must be exposed to a message to achieve a particular objective. Achieving advertising objectives. Recency theory. One exposure may be enough. Effective the closer to a purchase. States that consumers use selective retention when they consider ads. Advertising is a waste of money when intended market is not reached. Achieving advertising objectives. 3 exposure hypotheses. Intrusion value, based on the assumption that it takes a minimum of 3 exposures for an ad to be effective. Size, placement, length of ad are factors to consider. Number of media used is important. Variability. Figure 7.4. Example of times workers are exposed to advertisement. A favorite wake-up radio station, or that is listened to during the commute to work. A favorite morning news show or newspaper. Trade or business journals that are examined while at work. A radio station that is played during office hours at work. Favorite computer sites that are accessed during work. Favorite magazines that are read during the evening hours. Favorite television shows that are watched during the evening hours. Internet sites that are accessed during leisurely hours. Shopping, dining, and entertainment venues that are frequented. Components of a media plan. Marketing analysis, advertising analysis, media strategy, media schedule, justification and summary. Media planning. Focus on customer behavior. Create plans that reflect the purchase process. Chapter 3. Influence consumer in the marketplace. Study media choices, listening and viewing habits. Media planner has the target market, then chooses the media audience's characteristics and must have the media audience characteristics. Media planning. An advertisement by New Balance placed in Runner's World magazine by the media planner. Media buying. After the media is chosen, a media buyer is responsible for buying the space and negotiating rates, times, and schedules for the ads. The media buyer works closely with the media planner in the design of an advertising campaign. Factors in effective media purchases. Quality of media choices, creativity in developing the media plan, financial stewardship, agency culture and track record, good data analysis, relationship between media buyer and sales representatives. Continuity of the media schedule. 3 choices: continuous, pulsating, or flighting. 3 choices: continuous, pulsating, or flighting. Media selection factors. Reasons as to why certain media are selected. Organizational objectives, target market, costs, message, theme, constraints, product services considerations. Table 7.6. Television advertising. Advantages. We have 6 advantages. High reach, high frequency potential, low cost per contact, quality creative opportunities. 5. High intrusion value. 6. Segmentation possibilities through cable outlets. We have 6 advantages. And disadvantages we have 5. For television advertising. Among the disadvantages are greater clutter, 2. Channel surfing during commercials, 3. Short amount of copy, 4. High cost per ad, 5. Low recall due to clutter. Let's calculate the Nielsen ratings. Rating, number of households turned to a program. Total over total number of households in the market. In Canada, the total number of households with television sets is approximately 30 million. To calculate the rating of an episode of The Bachelor, if the number of households tuned to the season finale was 3.85 million, then the rating would be rating 3,850,000 over 30 million. That's equal to 12.8. Next, if the advertiser were interested in the percentage of households that actually were watching television at that hour, the program's share could be calculated. If 18 million of the 30 million households had a television turned on during the hour in which The Bachelor aired, the share would be 3,850,000 over 18 million equals 21.3. Table 7.7. Radio advertising. We have 9 advantages. Advantages. 1. Lower cost per spot than television. 2. Low production cost. 3. Music can match stations programming. 4. High segmentation potential. 5. Flexibility in making new ads. 6. Able to modify ads to fit local conditions. 7. Intimacy with DJs and radio personalities. 8. Creative opportunities with music and other sounds. 9. Mobile. People carry radios everywhere. Disadvantages, we have 5. 1. Short exposure time. 2. Low attention. 3. Few chances to reach national audience. 4. Target duplication when several stations use same format. 5. Information overload. That's for radio advertising. Out-of-home advertising. Advantages. 1. Large, spectacular ads possible. 2. Able to select geographic areas. 3. Accessible for local ads. 4. Low cost per impression. 5. Broad reach. 6. High frequency on major commute routes. Disadvantages. 1. Short exposure time. 2. Brief messages. 3. Little segmentation possible. 4. Cluttered travel routes or routes.